Hey everyone, Elias here again. So I just finished a video on how to turn the class of 2024 questions like this into an Anki deck, and this one I'm gonna show you just how to make these into Quizlets because I know a lot of people use Quizlet. So just to start from the beginning, so these this class of 2024, these study guides have been really helpful. They have a ton of questions. I mean, the CV has like 800 Clin Med questions. I mean, obviously 800 is a lot. Just focus on maybe the lectures that you want to make note cards for. But if you ever wanted to make these into Quizlets, I'm sure some of you already know how, but I figured I'd just do a quick little tutorial. The Anki deck one was a little more difficult. So yeah, I just figured, how do you turn this question answer Excel sheet into a Quizlet? Maybe it'll help some people. So yeah, so first off, I just, go into the study guide and then I'm going to download the Excel sheet, which I've actually downloaded like 6 of these, but that's okay. I'll just download another one. That's fine. Here we go. So we'll enable editing. So we go into Clin Med questions. We have our drug info, farm, CA, CM. So let's say we want to make a, what's a good one? Let's just do whatever, hypertension, right? So we want to make a Quizlet for this hypertension lecture, all the questions. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to take all these questions, right? And then we're going to copy, and we're going to go to a new Excel sheet. I just use Control N. You guys probably all know that. And then paste, right? So now we have all of our hypertension right in here, okay? That's pretty cool. So what I recommend now is, first off, Control F, and I think this just makes it a lot easier. Find all the commas and just turn them into semicolons, okay? This is going to make a lot of sense. Next, we're going to take all the line breaks and turn them into something else, okay? So like when you press enter, that's a line break, right? So we're going to find, and we're going to press Control J. That is the Excel shortcut to find every line break, and then we're going to replace with / space. Okay, why not? Replace all. Great. So now you can see, let's see, right here there would have been a line break, but now there's a / space. This is going to make sense in a little bit. So how I've been doing this for Quizlet, I mean, there's a lot of ways you can do this. I just found this was the easiest. So we're going to have question and answer. Okay. So how are we going to tell Quizlet the difference between a question and an answer? This doesn't make a lot of sense right now, but you can put whatever you want here. I just put LLL. All right. I do LLL. I copy. I go down. I press Control Shift down arrow. Just kidding. Don't do that. Go to the bottom one, right? And then press Control Shift up arrow. And then we're going to paste. So now we have our questions and our answers, and we have LLL between, right? So how are we going to tell Quizlet what's a new card? This LLL is telling it what's the front and what's the back. So how do we tell Quizlet when to enter a new card? So what I do is I just do JJJ. Okay, so we're going to do JJJ. And then we just have to basically copy and paste JJJ into all of this, right? So we're going to do JJJ and then copy, whatever. Control Shift up is how you do that fun little thing. And then paste. So basically, I mean, you could also just do this and then paste JJJ. You can put whatever you want here, but this is important. So basically, the LLL is going to tell Quizlet what is the front of a card and the back of a card. And then the JJJ is going to tell Quizlet what's a new card. Okay? And this is weird. And maybe someone has a better way of doing this, but this is just how I found it to work. So we're then going to save as, and we're going to save as a cool type of file called a comma separated value. It's a CSV. Okay, so let's do, this is hypertension Quizlet deck for video, right? And I'll put that's fine. And we're going to save as a CSV UTF-8. You want to use this UTF-8 and not the regular CSV because it just has less issues. It seems to work better. So yeah, then you save it. Okay, great. So now we go and we find that document. So see this? For video, this is a comma separated value. You're then going to right click, open with Notepad. Nice. Look at this. So this is literally the whole thing. We then go to Quizlet. Quizlet. And we're going to upload a study set. So we're going to, I think, create from scratch. And let's just do hypertension test deck. Now we're going to import, okay? Import. And remember we copied the notepad. We're then going to paste. So between the term and definition, remember we said was LLL, I think. Yep. And then between cards is JJJ. Cool. So now you have all of these in Quizlet form. If you want to get rid of these commas, you just go to the LLL. I think you can put LLL comma, and I think you put a comma before the JJJ, right? And then that will take away all those commas. And then, then you just press import, and you have a whole deck. So, I mean, this saves so much time to do. There are 800 note cards potentially on that class of 2024. So it's just really good. It's helpful to create. I got to choose a language, I guess. I don't know. I don't use Quizlet that much now. Yeah, then you create. So that was probably a very convoluted way, and there's probably a better way of doing it. But I mean, there you go. If you take 10 minutes to learn how to do this, you can make hundreds of note cards in 10 minutes. I'm not kidding you. I don't know. It's good to make your own decks and flashcards, but being able to just spend more time studying, I think is very helpful. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys. I know a lot of people use Quizlet, so I wanted to make one for Quizlet too. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.